Welcome back to Mind Your Venture with Matt. Today we want to go over some information about banking and savings accounts. I know in one of my last videos, I talked about how hard it was or how lucky you would be if you could find a savings or checking account that would give you a 4 to 5% return on investment. So one of our listeners reached out to me and mentioned that they had found that they use a checking account / savings account that gives them a 7% on their money, which is really good. I was surprised to hear that. And I did a little bit of research on that. And although it is a very good situation they have going on there were some stipulations and some other information that I kind of like to share on some of the other information I found on other banks that are out there. Now, this channel is not about telling you where to put your money or giving you the information specifically about the bank and where they are or the names of those banks. I'm not going to put that out there, but if you do your own research, you can find out and you can call banks in your local area and credit unions and get information for them and find out what it is that they'll give you back on your money. So I did do some research on that particular account, and it is 7% up to $4,000. After that, it's 5%, which is really good. 5% is good these days, but you have to leave your money in there for a certain amount of time. Not necessarily this one, but in most situations, you have stipulations that you have to abide by to get the 7% back or the 5% or whatever the account is. Most of the ones that I looked at recently because of this individual that reached out, I did some more research and found that it's still about where it was when I first initially looked into it. Most of them are putting out somewhere between 4 and 5%. And some of these you have to set up direct deposit accounts into, and you have to make so many deposits and so many withdrawals every month. Some of them were going to give you a 5% or 5.5%, but it was only good and guaranteed for the first 3 months. So you have to do your research. And at the end of the day, your money, you want it to work for you and you want it to give you the most back that you can. So if you're willing and you have the time and you really want your money to work for you and you're not willing to take any risks with the money, all of it's a risk. I mean, you could put your money into a bank account and that bank could go belly up and you lose your money. But most of them are backed by the government, but there's always a risk, right? So, but they're pretty low risk considering if you put your money in there, you're more than likely going to be able to get it out. So if you're getting a place where you have it where you can get at least 4 or 5%, it's good. This one at 7 was really good for $4,000. Everything after that is 5, so it's really good. Just remember, you have to read the fine details and make sure you understand all the stipulations that particular bank or credit union have so that you can get that money that you're expecting, right? So something I wanted to add is I really appreciate all you people out there that are viewing, and I would like it very much if you guys would leave comments. I'm no expert. I am just like everyone else. I'm just trying to learn how to invest my money properly. And I'm willing to do research right now on everything that I can to learn as much as I can about investing, whether it be in precious metals or in housing. I got some videos coming up that I'm going to be covering some information concerning housing and how that has looked over the last, or owning property pretty much over the last 20 years or so. And looking into that and covering and sharing the information that I find. That's what this channel is about, is sharing. It's all about minding your venture. It's all about keeping track of your money and what you invest your time and your efforts into. So I really, really appreciated hearing from some of the listeners, and they gave me some information. It was very eye-opening to find an account that you were getting 7% back on. That was really nice. And I wish that more of you out there would leave comments so other people can share and learn and get some information and spread it across to everyone. Some people had mentioned some podcasts and people they listen to on investing. I'd be very interested in seeing some of those comments so that I could check it out and maybe leave some comments back on what I think and kind of grow together. That's what this channel is all about. It's about learning together and growing together. And if you guys have anything out there that you're interested in, any form of investing that you're interested in, feel free to reach out to me. I can't say that I'll dive deep into any of those things. Like I said, I'm not an expert and I really don't know what the future holds. So I'm as much learning this as everyone else out there and trying to learn as much as I can and study as much as I can. So please like and subscribe, leave comments, definitely leave comments. I will read them and do my best to do some research on any item that you guys are interested in learning more about. And I can share what I've learned and share the information with all the viewers out there. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.